What's up, y'all? It's Drake's Takes. We're feeling so good today. Beautiful Monday night here in the Shy. About 10:15 we're recording this. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm trying something new where I record at night, post it the next day. Hopefully I get some juice going. Let's go. I'm feeling good. A big old week of sports this week. We had March Madness. We had baseball. We got the 5-on-5. I'm excited, man. It was a beautiful week. We're going to get right into it. The March Madness was insane. We started off with Vandy, Nebraska. Crazy game. Vandy with the last shot just misses. Both these teams can shoot so well. Nebraska is a threat to win the whole thing, I think. They're really crazy. Their offense is super fun to watch. They have a bunch of guys I love. Vandy was this close. I've never seen a shot that close to going in. It literally went in and it didn't. And that's March Madness. That's the pinnacle of March Madness right there. It goes in, it's in, and then it's not. And that's the game. Great game there. We got Texas beating Gonzaga. Gonzaga just looked out of sorts. They haven't looked great all year. They probably shouldn't have been a 3 seed. They probably should have been more of a 4 or 5. Like maybe where St. John's was, they should have been a 5 or something like that. But they came out. Texas looking great. They've won 3 games so far. They beat NC State. They who else they beat? I don't know. They beat somebody else. I forgot off the top of my head. Unprofessional of me as the sports guy. My bad. My bad. But Texas looking good, looking sharp. We got Iowa beating Florida. Iowa Benton Sturts just looking incredible again against Florida. The former champs go down. We're gonna get a new champ this year. We prayed for times like this. A new champ is coming, and I couldn't be more excited. Iowa's a stud, dude. I love the Hawkeyes. I'm secretly a Hawkeye fan. Behind after Notre Dame, me and my older brother, we love the Hawkeyes. I'm a big Hawkeye guy. And they're going to go up against Nebraska next round. We'll talk about a little bit about that. St. John's buzzer beater against Kansas. What an ending! What a game, dude. Bill Self, Rick Pitino, two of the greatest coaches to ever do this thing, and that it was exactly that. Right at the end, Bill Self fouling a bunch of times, so the clock will tick down, and St. John's doesn't have that much time. And a dude who hasn't made a shot all day comes in and hits the game winner over Kansas. It was incredible. Darren Peterson came out. He said he was dealing with some mental issues. Apparently, he's afraid to fly. Hey, I'm with you, brother. If that's Darren Peterson's problem, man, I'm 100% on the same boat. I hate flying. Um, if that's what his issue is, I get it, man. I do not like flying, and if you don't like flying, then maybe you shouldn't be in the NBA. But we'll find a way, man. We'll get you a plane where they shut your body off or something. I don't know, but I'm excited about that. The matchups are great. Like I said, Iowa Nebraska is a banger, a 9 versus 5, two Big Ten teams, the most Big Ten teams to ever make the Sweet 16 this year. 6 out of 16 is incredible. The Big Ten is booming. We get Arizona, Arkansas. That's a banger. Arkansas. Darius Acuff is incredible. Arizona looked tough as heck. That's a great game. We get Illinois, Houston, Illinois with the bulk and block. A bunch of freaking dudes from the middle European area. They're beasts. They got Paige's son on the team. That's incredible. We get Tennessee, Iowa State. That's a banger. We get Michigan State, UConn. That's insane. Izzo versus Hurley. Another great coaching matchup. Thank you so much. That's going to be great. I'm so excited about that. Michigan State's my team. I love Fears. I love Conan Carr. I love the big dudes, the big white dudes they got, Jackson Fuller, whatever his name is. We get Texas, Purdue. This seems like a game that Purdue just loses. This is a very Purdue loses game. I've seen them lose games like this before, and they can lose this game very easily. It's a game where it's like Purdue should win this, and then they don't. That's Purdue. I feel like Purdue could lose to Texas. Texas is on a heater. Then we get St. John's Duke. We get St. John's Duke. We get St. John's Duke. Rick Pitino versus the Dukies. John Shire, Rick Pitino. It's incredible. It's going to be awesome, guys. And also, don't forget Alabama versus Duke. Or Alabama versus Michigan. Sorry. Damn it. I got all excited there. Alabama versus Michigan. Another great game. Alabama playing out of their shoes. Michigan looks like the best team we've seen all year. All these games are great. I'm so excited. And it looks like the winner of this year is going to be great again because these 16 teams are all pretty big name teams. and I'm excited to see how it looks. It's gonna be awesome. Uh, we got it. Baseball's popping off tomorrow. Baseball's popping off Wednesday. We gotta talk a little baseball. I gave you my AL preview last week. I'm gonna do my NL preview this week. I'm gonna give you three things I like on each team, three things that are interesting. We're gonna start off with the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves. Acuna's back. He looked great in the World Baseball Classic. Acuna's back. Acuna, Riley, Olson. Insane three. If those three at the top of the lineup are hitting, that team is built different, man. I'm so excited to watch them play. It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for Atlanta, man. Spencer Strider just got hurt. I don't know how long he's hurt for, but he's going to be out for a minute. That really hurts the pitching staff. They still have Chris Sale at the top, but he's 37. He's getting up there in age, so that's going to be tough. And Jerkson Profar, you're a damn idiot. I don't even want to talk about you. Getting suspended 2 times and getting suspended for 162 games. You're a scumbag. You're a dickhead. I don't care. Whatever the word is. You suck. You absolutely suck. Okay? The Marlins, they ended up with 79 wins last year. They were kind of hanging around the playoff race. They were right around the Reds. They were hanging around. And this year, they've got a great young outfield. They got Owen Casey, Jacob Marshy, Kyle Stowers is a stud. I'm so excited to see this outfield play. And they also have some solid pitchers. They got Pete Fairbanks as a closer. He's getting 13 million. You got a pitcher who's getting 13 million, and I'm excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. They also got Agustin Ramirez at catcher. I love him. I think Miami's gonna be a live dog in the NL East this year. I'm excited to see. Um, the New York Mets. I've talked about them before. I loved every move they made. They lost Pete Alonso, but they got Bo Bichette back, who's a great hitter. He's going to be great in that infield, and I think with first base, they can find guys to fill that void. I really love the Mets. Like I said, Bo Bichette's awesome coming in. He can play short, third, second, anything. He's an anytime player. They got Freddie Peralta from the freaking Brewers. He's awesome. He's gonna fit right in that starting rotation. Maybe at the top already, but they got Nolan McLean, a young dude who's a beast. They got David Peterson, Kodai Senga. They snagged Devin Williams and Luke Weaver from the Yankees. A little crosstown swap. I love that. I love both those guys. You can't change my mind on that. I love this Mets team. I'm so high on them. They also got my boy Marcus Simeon, one of the best second basemen. He's incredible. I love him. I'm excited about the Mets. And then Juan Soto. Juan Soto's only 27 years old. This dude has a World Series. He's 27. He hit 43 dingers last year with 38 stolen bases. I think this year could very well be the best year of his career. He's coming into his prime, and he's got a great team around him to do that. The Mets are a team to watch. They're a tank. I'm excited to watch them. It's going to be awesome. The Phillies, they got 96 wins last year. They added my boy Adolis Garcia. Let's go. I think I already told you this story before, but if you haven't heard it, I was watching. I had money on the Rangers to win the chip, a fat ass amount of money. And I was talking to my friend Dan, and Adolis is at the play. I said, if Adolis hits this home run, I'm naming my kid Adolis. And sure as shit, this dude clocks it to left field. Adolis home run. Congrats, Adolis Taverna. You're alive and well. Don't worry about it. I freaking love Adolis. He's awesome. Andrew Painter. He's going to be an awesome pitcher. They lost Ranger Suarez. Andrew Painter's going to come in and have to have a big role this year for them. I like him a lot. He's like a young Justin Verlander, they say, and I've seen him pitch. He's very nice. He's got some a great pitch mix, as the kids say. The pitch mix? I would never said that word in my life. But Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber and Harper. What am I saying? Bryce Harper. The core of the Phillies is alive and well, and I'm excited to see that. They might not be as good as they were last year, but they could still very easily make the playoffs. But this division is heck. Besides this next team, the Washington Nationals, PU, they stink. They're terrible. They're ass. I genuinely was looking at stuff for them, and I had to search for like good stuff. I was like, let's see, what do we get? What can we get excited about? And I was like, I couldn't find much. Dylan Cruz just got sent down. He was a solid outfielder for them. He was young. He got sent down because he was mid. Uh, I don't know. I'm not. I like Dalen Lyles. He's a solid outfielder. James Wood hits home runs. I guess I don't have much to say. I like Cade Cavelli. He's the ace for that staff for pitching. But other than that, I don't have much to say about Washington. Their ass. I don't know. There's no way I'm gonna get this MLB TV and I'm gonna watch baseball. I don't know if I'll turn on a Nationals game by choice unless they're playing a team I like. My Chicago Cubs, because I live in Chicago, they're my Chicago Cubs. Shut up, I'll do what I want. They won 92 last games last year, and they added the great Alex Bregman from the Boston Red Sox. I remember hearing when they added him, I was watching the Bears game, and the Bears were getting smoked by the Packers. And then Alex Bregman comes in, and they say Alex Bregman just signed a big deal to the Chicago Cubs and changed. The Bears ended up winning the game. Chicago was on top of the world for at least 3 hours, and then they lost the next week. But we're not going to talk about that because we're talking about baseball. Alex Bregman's incredible. He's a great vet piece in the middle of that lineup. He's a great vet piece in that infield. He's going to be awesome. He's going to teach the young dudes what's up. And one of my favorite young dudes on this team is PCA. Pete Crow Armstrong is awesome. He's so good. He's so fun to watch. I'm excited. He's in Chicago. People love him already. That's freaking incredible. And their pitching staff's fun. They got Cade Horton, he's young. They got Shota Imanaga. They got Jamison Talion. They traded for Edward Cabrera from Miami. He's awesome. They got Matthew Boyd, who had a solid year last year. I think the Cubs very well could make a run this year. I love the Cubs this year. I love everything they did in free agency. And this next team's solid as well. The Cincinnati Reds, my Ohio squad, the Cincinnati Reds. They're not the Guardians, but they're pretty solid. They got Ellie De La Cruz. Let's not forget this guy. If he can just stop striking out so much, he's one of the best players in the game. I think he could easily steal 60 bases. But it's about can he get his strikeout, his hitting figured out, not taking so many pitches. Can he get smarter in the box? Because he is incredible. He just needs to take that next step as a young baseball player. They got Terry Francona, one of the best managers ever. He's managed every team under the sun. He's awesome. He's going to get those young guys right. And they made the playoffs last year. People forget they lost to the Dodgers in the playoffs. They got smoked, but they made it. And that's a big deal for Cincinnati. That's a big deal for them. And Sal Stewart, just a young dude that can just smash homers. We need a new Ryan. We need a new Adam Dunn in Cincinnati. Sal Stewart, I'm begging of you, please be Adam Dunn. Just mash homers. I would love that so much. The Reds are tough this year. The Brewers, 97 wins. Listen, I told my friend Jerry, I don't want to talk about the Brewers after what happened to the Dodgers. They had the most wins in the NL, or maybe second most, whatever. Play the Dodgers, get swept disgustingly. Disgustingly. Shohei, 3 home runs, 6 innings pitched, 10 Ks. Disgusting. The Brewers, they got smoked. I didn't want to talk about them, but here I am talking about them. And I love the bullpen. Trevor McGill, Abner Uribe, Angel Zerpa, and Aaron Ashby. A great bullpen. They got better. They lost Peralta, but they still got better, I think. They still got William Contreras back from injury. He's awesome. He's a great catcher. He's going to be great in that lineup. I love Jackson Churio. Yelich is still there. I'm a huge fan of Bryce Terang. He looks so good in the World Baseball Classic. The Brewers are alive and well. Again, I don't really want to talk about them because I'm mad that they got blown up so much. But we'll move on. Pirates, I fuck with the Pirates, man. Like Marcel Ozuna, Big Bear is there. He just wants to come in and mash balls, home runs. Let's go. I'm with that. I need that. I love Marcel Ozuna. He's kind of a piece of shit, but I don't care. The dude mashes home runs. He's a stud. But Pittsburgh didn't do much. They added a couple other hitters, but my thing is they have Paul Skeens and Connor Griffin. They have a great pitcher, a great young pitcher, and one of the great up and coming second basemen in the whole damn thing. I really want the Pirates to be good. I would love it. They should have brought back McCutcheon. That would have been awesome. They didn't, which is tough. Uh, But listen, man, they got to figure stuff out. They have Bubba Chandler and Braxton Ashcraft, two really solid pitchers. Their pitching staff is solid, but can the bats get going? Can O'Neal Cruz stop striking out? Can Brian Reynolds get back to his 2024 self? We don't know. But all I know is Marcelo Zuna is there, and he's smacking homers. Let's go. I love Marcelo Zuna. I love a guy that just mercs home runs, and that's his whole thing. He just smacks home runs. St. Louis Cardinals. Listen, they weren't great last year, but they have a lot of young guys that I like. The Mason Wynn at shortstop and JJ Weatherholt as second baseman. That's a great combo. I love, love, love that. They only had 78 wins last year. But listen, I love their young guys. I love Ivan Herrera. They had zero guys with 30 homers last year. That needs to change. They have Alec Burleson, they have Ivan Herrera, they have Jordan Walker. They need one of these guys to just smack the piss out of the ball because it is not going to be good. Like I said, I'm excited for Jordan Wynn. I'm excited for Mason Wynn and JJ Weatherholt. Let's go. Cardinals, figure it out. Arizona Diamondbacks, they got 80 wins last year. I mean, at the top, they got Corbin Carroll, they got Ketel Marte, and they got Geraldo Perdomo. Those are three incredible bats. Corbin Carroll coming off an injury, but I think he'll be fine. Ketel Marte, probably the best second baseman, maybe not best. Him and Jazz Chisholm are 1-2, 1A, 1B. I'm excited about that. They got Lourdes Gurriel. I love that dude. I've loved Lourdes since he started baseball. He's incredible. Merrill Kelly is back. He's back, and he's a stud. He's a vet. He knows how to throw the damn ball. He's going to be at the top of that lineup, and it's going to be fun to watch Arizona play baseball. I'm going to say it. I like it. Uh, Colorado Rockies. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. They kind of excite me. They only had 43 wins last year. I can't lie, but they had Hunter Goodman. They got a catcher who can mash a young Cal Raleigh. Maybe he got 31 home runs last year. He's awesome. I'm fucking with Hunter Goodman. He's awesome. I love the outfielders. They got Jordan Beck, they got Brendan Doyle, and they got Jake McCarthy, who played for Arizona. I really loved him over there. I'm excited about the Rockies. I'm gonna watch Rocky games. I'm gonna watch way more Rocky games than I do national games because f that crap. I'm like so excited that the Rockies. And listen, they got Ethan Holiday, shortstop. His dad, Matt Holiday, he's incredible, dude. He played for them. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. It's crazy to say I'm excited about the Rockies. I think they're going to be fun to watch. They got a lot of young dudes who could be interesting, and we'll see how it looks. The Dodgers, they won the chips back to back, and they got Kyle Tucker, and they still have Shohei, and they're the fucking Dodgers. What do we say? They added Edwin Diaz, the best closer in the league. They added Edwin Diaz. They already had one of the best pitching staff: Shohei, Yamamoto, Blake Snell, Emmett Sheehan. Like it's crazy. They're insane. They're gonna be as good as they were last year, probably. They could be better. They have Kyle Tucker at outfield now, which is fucking crazy. He's one of the best guys in the whole league. So yeah, the Dodgers, not much to say because if they win for a third time, I'm not excited. I was cool too. I was like, all right, the World Series was great with the Blue Jays. It was awesome. But I was like, all right, that's cool. Whatever. The game, like, at least it was fun. At least they didn't dog welcome. But this year, we need somebody else to take the damn crown from them and give me that crown. Give me it. Please, we need it so bad. But I mean, the Dodgers are going to Dodger, so we'll see. The Padres got 90 wins last year. Mason Miller may be my favorite pitcher. I might watch he's only a closer, but I might watch every time he's on the mound because he is incredible. He looked so good in the World Baseball Classic. He's awesome. I don't know if they have the rest of the pitching. They lost a lot of guys. They lost Dylan Cease, who hurts. A couple other guys they lost, but I don't know. They have Fernando Tatis and Jackson Merrill as outfielders. I love that. Tatis just mashing during the World Baseball Classic. He's still awesome. I just don't know if they have the pieces around to actually figure some stuff out. And they've had 6 managers since 2015. Let's get on this. Let's figure out a guy. Stop messing stuff up. Give him 3 years and let's see how he does because that's terrible. These guys needs a real leader who can come in and figure stuff out. The Padres, quit messing around. You have money, you have dudes. Let's figure it out, man. Come on. The Giants, they got a college coach coming in. Tony Vitello, I think he was at Tennessee. I think he's coming in, never coached a professional team, and he's got a great bunch of bats on this team. I'm just gonna say it. He's got Rafi Devers, Matt Chapman, and Halat Ramos, however you say that. Those are three guys that together could hit over 100 home runs, and I'm excited for that. Their park isn't great. I don't love the San Francisco Giants ballpark, but it will be fun to watch. And I'm excited to watch the Giants play baseball. And there's not many teams I'm not excited about. That's the last thing we're going to talk about. But like I said, there's not many teams like besides the Nationals. I don't really care. The Twins, I don't really care. Other than that, most of these teams excite me this year. This year's going to be awesome, especially with all this talk of a lockout. This year, baseball, I'm just going to be like in it. I'm going to live in the baseball. I want to be put in the baseball like a Pokemon ball. I don't know. But I'm loving the baseball. The baseball is going to be awesome this year. I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited. And here's my picks. I told you I would have my picks. My picks are on paper, so they can't change. Well, they could change, but I'm not gonna. So in the AL, I have the Yankees making it. I have the Tigers making it. I have the Mariners making it. I have the Astros making it. I have my Guardians making it. They just make it. You can be mad at the pick. They just make it. And I have the Boston Red Sox making it. So that is a pretty solid. I know the Blue Jays got left out, but it's hard to repeat. They did get better, but you never know. The AL is going to be interesting. A lot of tough teams at the top. I really like all those teams. I think Astros are sneaky. I really like the Astros this year with Rodon back, Hunter Brown at the top of the lineup or at the top of the pitching rotation. Amai, Mike Burrows, Christian Javier. They've got a really solid pitching staff, and they have Josh Hader and Brian Abreu on the back end. I'm excited about that. In the NL, we got the Braves, we got the Phillies, we got the Mets, we got the Cubs, the Dodgers. Um, and yeah, I think that's six. Yeah, that's six. So that's my six. It's going to be interesting. Like I said, the Dodgers are very good once again, but all the teams in the NL are good. If the Braves can figure out their pitching staff, the top three is amazing. I love the Braves. I've always loved them. Last year was a down year, but all their guys are due for bounce backs. Olsen, Riley, Acuna's back. It's going to be awesome to watch. The Phillies are solid. I just think the Phillies are too solid not to make it. They always find a way. The Brewers are going to make it again. They're tough. I don't know what to say. They just make it happen. Their manager's awesome as well. The Cubs, like I said, I love the Cubs this year. They're amazing. Um, and yeah, and my pick for the AL, I'm going to have the Astros playing the Tigers for the ALCS. It's going to be awesome. I believe in the Tigers. Tarek Skubal and Framber Valdez at the top. If the bats can get going to at least a little bit, I think the Tigers are awesome. I love the Tigers. And the Astros, like I said earlier, they're tough as nails. That series would be electric. Let's run it. We need some juice back in Detroit and Cleveland. Let's go. Let's get one of them to the ALCS. In the NLCS, it's going to be the Mets and it's going to be the Cubs. I don't care. Let's freaking go. It's a six series. I've got the Mets coming out of it, and I think the Mets are really freaking good. I think they lost Alonso, but they added a lot of solid players. They lost a big player, but they added a bunch of really solid pieces. Bo Bichette was just the cherry on top. Jorge Polanco, Marcus Simeon, a lot of great guys in that lineup. Juan Soto, the best of them all. It's going to be awesome to watch the Mets play baseball this year. It's always interesting. I'm not a Mets fan, but it's always interesting to watch them play. And I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. This year's going to be awesome. Between the Tigers and the Mets, I don't know. I'm not going to make a pick, but I'm just going to predict that it's good. Actually, I'll pick the Tigers. Screw it. Go Tigs. Go Tiggies. Go Tigers. Yeah. So that's the show. And you know what we always do, man. We always got to end with the 5 on 5. We got the stopwatch here. We got five. Um, we got 5 on 5, 5 minutes, five stuffs happening. Let's get right into it. Notre Dame is back up, baby. I know. You haven't heard much about Notre Dame lately. That's my favorite team because nothing's been happening with them. But something's happening. Balls are rolling. Notre Dame women's team, the number 6 seed, they just upset the number 3 seed Ohio State 83-73 in the women's tournament. It was an awesome win. I didn't watch a lick of it, but I will after this. I'm not gonna lie. But I saw that they won on the way home from an open mic, so that's good for us. And now we have to play Vanderbilt, who's a very winnable team. I think we can beat them. It's going to be awesome. And don't forget, CJ Carr is number 1 for the Heisman this year on all the betting books. So let's give CJ Carr some love. He's in his second year and he's only going to get better. He was awesome in his freshman year. And Notre Dame is the third ranked odds to win the whole damn thing. So let's just do it finally. If Notre Dame wins a championship, it'll genuinely be like the happiest moment of my life. Besides when I have a kid, and even then, it's like maybe name my kid Notre Dame or something. I don't know. But let's go. Notre Dame's back, alive and well. Survivor 50 banging. Another great episode. Kind of a snooze. Zach Bryan was on it. Zach Brown Band was on it. He's cool, I guess. But Mike White, the writer for White Lotus, got voted off. I guess that sucks. Kind of a mediocre episode, but Mike White kind of got blindsided because he's friends with Christian. It's a whole thing. You'll have to watch. But another solid episode. Genevieve. Thank you, Genevieve. Genevieve gave my boy Rizzo an idol. So he's chilling. Charlie is on his head. And listen, Charlie has real trauma. Charlie got screwed over in season 46. I just watched this. He got effed over by his good friend Maria. She didn't vote for him to win the whole thing. She's a dickhead. Screw her. Charlie, I get it, bro. I would be sick if I were you. You have a right to be sick. That's effed up. Um Lerone Murphy fought Mavzar Evolov, and he lost. He lost a pretty tough decision. I'm not gonna lie. People said it was close. I'm gonna watch it this week. I haven't watched it yet. I was watching hoops all week, but I will watch it and get back to you next week. But apparently, the Alex Volkanovski is choosing between Mavzar Evolov and Gene Silva. And if I wanted somebody to fight, give me Gene Silva and Volk. That fight would be incredible. I would love that. Those guys are both studs. And let's just give Volk big fights. Stop having him fight the same guy twice. Please, we need big fights for Volk. He's probably got like 3, 4 fights left. Let's just run like as many good fights as we can in that division. Maybe even a super fight with somebody. I don't care. Let's just run it, man. I'm excited. The UFC's back next weekend. We'll talk about it then. JSN got a bag, the highest paid wide receiver ever. He deserved it, man. He's coming off a Super Bowl. He looked like the best wide receiver all year. The Seahawks gave him a bag. That's probably why they couldn't play Kenneth Walker, because they had to drop a bag on my boy JSN. It's well deserved, man. He looks so freaking good all year. One of the best route runners, one of the purest wide receivers in the league. He's awesome. I'm so excited to see him in Seattle Blue for the rest of his, not his life, I don't know, maybe he gets traded, but for the rest of his contract. That's freaking awesome. And Kyler Murray to the Vikings is incredible. I don't care what anyone says. I was talking to my older brother about it today. I forgot. Kyler Murray with Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison is must watch TV every week. I'm so excited for that. Um, yeah, that's freaking awesome. Uh, that's awesome. I might even get a Kyler Murray jersey. He's awesome. They call him K1, and I don't know. He could be. He's gonna look sweet in Viking purple. Um, Life's happening, I guess. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know. I have ups and downs. I've been pretty up lately. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm back at work, which is solid. I'm doing comedy. I need to write more. That's my biggest issue in comedy, is I just need to sit my ass down and write, because I love this shit. I love doing comedy. Making people laugh is the best I ever feel. Being on stage making people laugh is the best I ever feel. It's better than any high I've ever had, any drug, any alcohol I've ever had. It hits like crack. I need it in my veins. And listen, I need to treat this shit. If I want this to be my thing, I need to treat this like it's my thing. I need to write every day. I need to be doing mics every day. I need to be doing everything I freaking can to get better every damn day at comedy, because I want this so bad. And I know I can, because I've had good sets and I banged. And I love this, and I really need to focus on the comedy and the sports stuff. I freaking love them both. They're my favorite things on earth. And I really appreciate everybody who listens. We get the 5 on the dot. Look at that. Cash up. Let's go. Let's go. But again, I love this. I love this Drake's Take stuff. I love making people laugh. I'm talking about sports, my favorite things in the world. I'm really hoping whoever's listening or watching, you keep watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, It only gets better from here. It was a great weekend. We're gonna come back next week, talk a little baseball again, March Madness. We're gonna get back into NBA. I appreciate everybody who watches. I love you so much. Drake's Takes out. Peace.